It is after midnight GMT on the 10th of March 2023. 3 test matches were contested yesterday. Sri Lanka began their tour of New Zealand positively by being sent in to bat. Australia won the toss and batted in India, and the West Indies replied to the South African total. In Christchurch at Hagley Oval, the ICC reports that New Zealand won the toss and chose to bowl. Tight early bowling earned the wicket of Fernando, before a partnership between captain Karunaratne and Mendes in which they both scored half-centuries. After lunch they were both dismissed within 2 overs, Mendes top scoring on the day with 87. Chandimal and Matthews shared another 50 partnership as rain interrupted play on 2 occasions. Dismissed after tea, Matthews scored 47, as Sri Lanka lost 3 for 35 in a 10-over spell after the second rain delay. De Silva and Rajadhar were able to see out the day's play, shortened to 75 overs. Southee's 3 wickets made him the best of New Zealand's bowling attack. Sri Lanka will resume on day 2 at 6 for 305. In Ahmedabad, at Narendra Modi Stadium, the Prime Ministers of both countries were in attendance for the first day's play in the 4th test between India and Australia. Australia batted well after winning the toss, the openers carrying the score to 61 before Head and Labuschagne fell in the second hour. Khawaja and Smith were then able to occupy the crease until Smith was bowled after tea. When Hanscom was also bowled, Mohammed Shami had 2 wickets and Australia was 4 for 170. Khawaja and Green shared a 50 partnership late as India bowled 9 overs with the new ball. Khawaja finished with a flourish to complete his century just before the close of play. Australia resumes at 4 for 255 on day 2. At the Wanderers in Johannesburg, South Africa resumed their innings at 7 for 311. Myers had Klassen caught behind for his 3rd wicket, and Joseph took 2 in 2 overs to join him with 3 wickets, and closed the South African innings for 320. The West Indies innings began with Chanderpaul being run out, the score 1 for 1. 2 for 22 followed when Braithwaite was caught. Blackwood and Reefer made brief contributions in the middle order as the West Indies progressed to 4 for 73 at lunch. Chase and Myers had a half-century partnership and De Silva also contributed. The game was only slightly tightening with the score 6 for 143 at tea, and 7 for 157 when De Silva was bowled. Holder top scored for the West Indies. Batting at number 8, he scored 81 not out, including 4 sixes among 12 boundaries. He shared an incredible 58-run 10th wicket stand with Motti. When the West Indies were finally dismissed, they totaled 251, trailing by 69. South Africa faced 3 overs for 4 runs to extend their lead to 73. They will resume their second innings on the 3rd day at none for 4.